Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Down goes Representative Matt Rosendale. Not longer after he abandoned his ill-fated Senate run to run for re-election in the House, Mr. Rosendale, a Republican, has decided to give that up too, to just drop out completely. The conservative Republican announced on Friday that he was dropping out of the House race and retiring at the end of this Congress. Down goes another Republican. They are dropping like flies. So now here's the thing, right? Rosendale is retiring even though Republicans dominated in these elections in Montana. He won his House seat with 56% of the vote and by a 36.4 point margin. So that's dominating. His two competitors in that election received only about 20% of the vote each. So that's a massive win. Why would Rosendale retire? Well, that's weird. Well, it turns out that it's related to his doomed Senate run. For one, he tried to get Trump's endorsement. That completely failed. Okay, so 6 days after he launched his Senate campaign, he quit. And then said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna run for my House seat. Okay, it's safe. And then, oops, he decides I'm not gonna run for that after all. So what happened? Rosendale cited defamatory rumors and even reports of death threats against him as part of the reasoning for dropping out, saying that they had taken a, quote, serious toll on me and my family. Now, wait a minute, defamatory rumors? What is going on here? Well, it turns out that former Senator Heidi Heitkamp alleged on a podcast recently that Rosendale dropped out of the Senate race and was considering resigning from Congress because of a little bit of
sexual anarchy
with an alleged 20-year-old staffer that he allegedly impregnated. Okay, so that's a saucy rumor. All right, that's salacious. Is there any truth to it? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be any evidence of it. But nonetheless, you got a former senator, Heidi Heitkamp, saying, that's just what I heard. That's just what I heard. All right. Now, Rosendale's office denied the claim, saying it was 100% false and defamatory, and then had threatened legal action against Heitkamp, with his attorneys filing a notice to preserve documents. So that is pretty serious. That's quite a response. Rosendale also said the rumors were nothing more than lies and they were 100% false and are political mudslinging at their worst. First, he said he was going to stay, he was going to fight, and then, oops, not anymore. He's done. Gone. I mean, 9 days after saying that he was going to stay in politics, Rosendale released a statement on Friday saying, to me, public service has truly always been about serving, not titles or positions of power. The current attacks have made it impossible for me to focus on my work to serve you. So in the best interest of my family and the community, I'm withdrawing from the House race and will not be seeking office. So, look, it's easy to say that, oh, it's just a rumor, right? And it must be true, and that's why he's dropping out. Again, I don't necessarily know. It could be. But you also have to look at what else is going on here, right? So the guy had no Trump endorsement. In fact, MAGA not exactly happy with him, but neither were establishment Republicans as well. So he had no fundraising, no support from the NRCC, nothing in his Senate race, and nothing for his House race. And he's also been criticized by Marjorie Taylor Greene. So this guy was, I believe, the member of the Freedom Caucus, right? But here comes Marjorie Greene calling him a quote-unquote grifter. Oh, that's so good. You got Marjorie Greene calling you a grifter. You better watch out. She's going to call the
Nancy Pelosi's gazpacho police.
Going to call them on you. Yeah. Got the special number for the gazpacho police. Okay. Anyway, here's what she said about this guy. Quote, I'm just fed up with backstabbers, liars, and grifters. Matt Rosendale cannot be trusted. He turned his back on President Trump and only endorsed him recently because Rosendale is planning to run for Senate again after already losing last time in the Senate race against John Tester. So this was back in January, as I said. I have the same conservative voting record as Matt Rosendale, but he's a grifter. He's not loyal to the people who have supported him like President Trump. He walks around with a military-style buzz cut, just like John Tester, to fool veterans. But Rosendale and Tester never even served in the military, unlike Tim Sheehy, who's his opponent, who was a Navy SEAL. She is also a millionaire. Very wealthy. Okay, yeah. And so Sheehy's got the support from Donald Trump, the endorsement, but that's for the Senate race. What about the House race? He's not even running for re-election in that one. Well, again, might go back to the rumor. So, look, there's no evidence that this rumor is true. Nobody's come forward. No alleged witnesses. It's just people talking, right? Now, wait a minute. Then that makes me even more curious as to why he would cite the rumor as part of the reason he dropped out. Is there something else? I don't know. I mean, the whole thing really, really surprises me, because if it were true, most congressional Republicans wouldn't actually care. They'd continue running because they have absolutely no shame. But this guy drops out. But at the same time, if it's false, very well could be, then most Republicans would still stay and fight against it. Because if you quit, it makes people think that maybe there might be some truth to it. So, I mean, this doesn't make any sense to me, right? My brain's broken. Like, a Republican quitting and citing a rumor and saying that it's completely not true at all, but I'm quitting anyway. I don't get it. Again, until there's evidence, it's only just a rumor, right? But at the same time, saying that this is part of the reason that he's dropping out makes me wonder, what is going on here? And we might never find out.